guys, Marty Schwartz here with GuitarJams.com. Thought I'd give you a proper blues soloing lesson right now. So I picked blues in G for this particular lesson today. And when you're playing, blues solos, the first thing that you would probably start working on is the minor pentatonic scale. Maybe adding this flat 5 tone as a passing tone to make it the blues scale. And then also the extension, going a position below and a position above of the same scale. We usually go. And when you get there, you can go up a whole step as well. So the thing I want to focus on today, a couple little licks in this slid up position, because a lot of guys for a while will work on, because a lot of guys, when you're learning to solo and it's good, right in this, one thing that's really important when you're doing that is knowing where all your roots are. Because all the licks and everything, you kind of, you just knowing where your roots are is how you build your melodies. So check out this box though, based on the root on the B string, but it's a position above here. So you got this little blues box right here, which would be the 7th fret on the G, and then you've got the 6th fret on the B, 8th on the B, which is the root, and then 6, 8 on the high E. I mean, that's the spot, right? A lot of stuff in that little box, but what's even cooler is if you got some stuff going there, you've got a whole box above it too. Some guys refer to it as like the BB box, and what you can do with it, the root, look for the root, which is a G note, right there. It's a really nice little spot where you can mix what's called the major pentatonic with the minor pentatonic and the blues scale, right here in this spot. I'm going to show you what I mean. So let's look at the root. Well, whenever it's on that first chord of the blues, which is called the 1 chord, which for us would be G7, you can actually, besides playing just the minor pentatonic through the whole thing, you can actually play the G major pentatonic over that chord. And that's what B.B. King did a lot. A lot of great guitar players do that. And so there's some cool little licks right here. That, and then going a whole step up to the 10th fret and bending that up a whole step. And I like this lick. Comes back down natural, then the root, then middle finger on the 9th fret of the G, back to the root. So it sounds like this. Okay, some variations. You do a hammer on pull off back to that middle finger 9th fret on the G, like this. So watch this. Also, you can slide your middle finger into that 9th fret. Kind of a Eric Clapton thing too. Okay, now you can play the 8 and 10 on the high E. And the great thing about that is that's actually in the major and the minor pentatonic. So something that's going to work really, whether you're emphasizing major or minor, is the 8 to 10 on the high E. So look at that, you can go 8, 10, then roll your ring finger over to the 10 on the B, and also when you're bending this up a whole step, you could get your index to the 8 of the high E, or pinky to the 10 of the high E, or a combination of the two. Okay, so you can do that stuff, and it's nice, tasty little stuff right there. When it goes to that C9 chord, or the 4 chord is what you call it, a C7, or a, you know, basically a C, then what you can do right in the same position is go back to your G blues scale, or G minor pentatonic, in the same position. And it looks like this. Instead of a whole step right here on the B string, it's a minor third. Then you still have this little box right here. And what's really cool, the blues note is right here. And with the minor pentatonic, it becomes the 10th fret on the G. But any combination of both of those little concepts I showed you, the major and the minor, can be kind of superimposed together, like. You know what I mean? I just combine both of those ideas together right in that same spot. And then also you have some great bend capabilities on the high E right here. The 10th fret can be bent up a whole step. But what's really cool is you can bend it up a minor third to that note, which is from the minor pentatonic. Down the blues run there. And there's a whole world right there, which isn't even the, you know, the soloing stuff I focused on for like the first 2 or 3 years of me soloing. I was really in just, you know, all in this spot, which is great. But where do you go from here? Well, you go up to here. So check it out, over the G, which is the 1 chord, I'm going to do. Then we go to the 4 chord, which is C7. All G minor pentatonic. Back to the 1 chord. You know, you can go back to the... And then over the 5 chord of the blues, you can do either minor or major. They both work great, but the major is really good over it. Over the D7. Anyway, I hope there were some cool concepts there for you to dig into. Always got more lessons coming, so we'll see you real soon. See you later.